Hi, everyone. My name is Kristen Husted, and I have been delivering these beautiful messages from Sophia, who is known as the wisdom of ages, the feminine essence of the Holy Spirit. And another way to look at who Sophia is God within. And so these beautiful messages have been coming through quite some time now, and they always have something amazing to teach us. Today, they're going to teach us how to heal your body. So it's quantum healing, for better lack of words. You are going to go into the cells of your body and work with them on an energetic level. And for me personally, this is what I do for a living. This is what I have been taught, and it's so cool to actually get this as a download or a channeling message from the Wisdom of Ages, because I've been doing this intuitively with my practice, my healing practice for 9 years, and it's so neat to see it actually written out in form. So I'm super excited to share this with you. I also put it on my website under the free messages, the wisdom messages under the free ones, because I think it's going to be important for you guys to um, grasp this concept of quantum healing. And then also, I'm going to try this today. I tried to put it in PowerPoint, but I always laugh because I call it my boyfriend chat, GBT chat, was having a hard time putting it in a PowerPoint that I could um, concisely work with. So they kind of designed one for me. And so that to you at the end, because it is helpful. If you can take pictures of each slide, then you will have something in your own keeping that you can use to remind yourself how to heal. So let's just venture into this together. And I'm super excited again, because it is what I do for a living. And when we work in the quantum field, as we've been hearing through all these beautiful messages from Sophia, is we are working with the energy that forms matter. And again, when you get in a relaxed state and you get out of your thinking brain, your body has an innate ability to heal and connect to this quantum field, this higher wisdom that is within us, that where we came from. Again, we've been hearing that through these messages. We are made from the pure God source creator energy, that we are a spark of that beautiful love and light. And so it would make sense that when we go into healing, we're going to look at the energetic field first. And that's what I always do as a practitioner. I always ask the person, hey, or the body will tell me what is going on energetically that is causing the misinformation and misalignment in the cells of the body. And so we're going to go over that as well in this message. In addition, I actually went on to ChatGPT and looked up how many molecules are in every cell of the body, because in this message, Sophia, the wisdom of ages, told me a certain amount. And I was just like, hey, I wonder if that's correct. And it was so cool because it was correct. And I love these verifications. And then also how every molecule has an electric charge to it, and how you put all these molecules in a cell together. And then we have trillions of cells in our body, that we are very electric magnetic beings. And so I love this message. This is right up my alley. This is what I do for a living. And I am going to go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to share the information from ChatGPT on the cells of the body. And so that is, I think, right here. Okay, so I'm going to share this. All right. So the cells of the body and molecules, class handout is what I called it. Each human cell contains approximately 23 trillion molecules. The majority of these molecules are water, along with proteins, lipid, ions, and genetic material that allow the cell to function and communicate. So we are highly energetic beings. And so we have over 23 trillion molecules in each cell. Okay. So each cell acts like a miniature rechargeable battery. For comparison, a standard AA battery has approximately 1.5 volts, while a cell membrane has approximately 0.07 volts. This means a single cell has approximately 1/20th the voltage of a AA battery. While this might seem small, the human body contains approximately 30 to 40 trillion cells, Together, these cells form a vast bioelectric system that allows the nervous system, muscles, heart, and organs to function. And then I went in and looked at the heart because the heart is always so much more powerful than everything else. I want you guys to know why Sophia, why this beautiful wisdom of ages is telling us to drop into our heart. Because the heart is the strongest electromagnetic field of any organ. It's about 100 times more stronger electrically than the brain, and about 5,000 times stronger magnetically than the brain. And so when you think of that, all that they were just saying is, first of all, we're highly magnetic beings. And when you drop into the heart, you are going to reach 100 times more further out there to grab your like energy to you. Remember, like energy attracts like energy. And so if you work from the heart and you're loving something and you're really in a compassionate place and you are in your alignment to your heart, you are going to pull 100 times more towards you than your brain, which is so incredibly powerful if you think about it. So that's why the heart is where we're going to be led in this next evolutionary shift, because it will guide us and pull to us the things we need, not the brain. So I thought that was fascinating. Okay, so now I'm going to read the message, and then after that, I'm going to put up a PowerPoint so you guys can take, if you want to, screenshots of the different ways to help your body heal. And again, this is what I do for a living when I'm working on my clients. And it has, I've seen amazing results. I mean, that's why I wrote a book. I mean, it like astounded me at how the body heals when it's out of the thinking brain and it is released of all the stress and the trauma and the hurts and the misalignment of the body, the constriction of the fascia tissue. And then when I lead them up into that guided meditation, up into that higher realm of wisdom of our God source creator, then you come back into full alignment. And that's where I've seen massive healing on people. So super cool. All right. So this is the next one I'm going to share. And this is actually the message. So if you want, you could listen to this message and close your eyes and visualize. I loved this message. Focus. All right. So today we want to talk about healing of your body, mind, and spirit. You see, all of you is made from energy, and your earthly body is just trillions of molecules compressed together to form a dense energy field of matter. This is how you are made. When you break down your entire system, every cell in your body is comprised of trillions of these molecules of energy. This is how you will understand what we are going to tell you next. If you want to make changes in your physical body, you must do several things. First, connect to the area that is harming you, the place of pain or disease, and sort out the molecules in your mind. Take apart the area of disease or pain and sort out the molecules with your intention and your imagination. Then one by one, see each cell, each molecule come together in perfect harmony, leaving behind the diseased energy information to be recycled back up to the light. What we mean by this is to use the power of source, God creator energy that is within you to create healing changes in your body. Let's say you have cancer. What you will want to do is find a quiet place of relaxation. Maybe put on some relaxing music, use some essential oils, and begin to deep, slow breathe. Breathe rhythmically in through your nose as you focus on your heart with loving thoughts. Next, take the area of concern and see the cancer molecules spread apart. Use your intention and imagination to separate the healthy cells and the molecules from the diseased ones. Then take the diseased ones and gather them together in a container that you create. Place each diseased cell in this container of light and seal the lid once you feel you have sorted through the ones of concern. After you seal the container, send this energetic vessel up to the light. See the vessel leave your body and travel up to the heavens. Thank the diseased cells, the misinformed molecules, for what they were here to teach you. and then release them fully to the light of our source, God, creator. Thank our creator for taking these misinformed energy molecules and allow him to restore and renew them. Then let them go and trust. Now return your awareness back to your body. Place all the healthy cells back into your body and see the area of concern as whole, healthy, and healed. You have just released all of the misinformation and misalignment up to the light. Now daydream, visualize a life of wholeness, healthiness, and healing. Enjoy this vision of your creation. See yourself living your best life and doing the things you love. Then once again, thank the Creator and walk in faith. Do this healing exercises as much as you need to allow your mind to let go of the diagnosis you have come into alignment with. For you are a pure vessel of God's source creator's love. And anything outside of that can be changed through alignment to this love. Do this exercise also with depression, anxiety, and fear. Really anything you deem difficult in your life. Take each challenging scenario and break it apart. Visualize the dense energy field of your struggles separating apart. Then go through each molecule. Release the diseased ones, the fear-based ones, the ones that are pulling you down. Place them into a beautiful container and seal the lid. And send it up to our Creator with love and gratitude. Then come back to the body and put together healthy molecules in perfect harmony. See yourself and visualize your life whole, healthy, and healed. This is one way you can use the power within to change your body, mind, and spirit for deeper restoration and healing. We will talk more on this subject later, for there is much to learn. With gratitude and thanksgiving, Sophia. And so that's what I do. And that's what I'm saying is it is so powerful. And so when we get into this place where we are treating the imagination, the ethereal world of energy more real than this 3D world, because as we've been learning through these messages, our thoughts, words, deeds, and actions aligned with our heart form our life, form matter. We pull it into us and we compress those very things into a dense energy field. And therefore, also our body is the same way as we give misinformation to our body. I am not good enough. I am unworthy. I am depressed. Anything we claim, I am unlovable, or I am sick and diseased, or whatever we tell our body, the body is listening. Every cell in our body is listening to everything we're saying. And that has been proven by science. And I love Dr. Bruce Lipton's work, The Biology of Belief. But I know now the Mayo Clinic and Harvard have come out with this very thing, that when you are ill and you are sick, you must talk to your body and tell it and give it information, because we are information. We are energy fields. Our bodies are compressed energy with obviously beautiful consciousness. And so in order to heal, the first step is always to go into that ethereal field. And also what we've been learning through these messages, and also what I do for a living, is what emotions have we not let go of? What is it that we're telling ourselves, our beliefs that's keeping that fascial tissue so locked, which is the structure of your body, which wraps around you, and it just keeps you so tight because it is the most sensitive organ in the body, tissue. Okay. And so when that body, which is supposed to be your internet highway of communication, supposed to help your body heal, when it's compressed, then our body does not flow. And then we get stuck. And then our body becomes an overflow system of the things that we aren't able to deal with emotionally. And therefore, dis-ease and illness happen because we are not flowing correctly. And so Dr. Candace Pert had beautiful work done on this very subject. And she said, if everyone learned how to deal with their emotions properly, and she loved the emotional freedom technique where you tap on the acupressure points of your body to release the tension and honor the emotion. Okay? It has to be both. You have to honor the emotion and release. That is when the body will release the tension the fascial tissue will relax, the body will come back into alignment, and then the healing begins, because where your attention goes, your energy goes. And so if you're always out worrying, or you're always out thinking of other people and worrying about what this person is doing, or your finances, or relationships that aren't working, your body is getting robbed of the life force energy it needs to heal. And also, excuse me, and also that tension and that worry creates the very fabric, the very structure of your body, which is your fascial tissue, to compress. And so when it compresses, then you are not flowing correctly. And so again, as within, so without, as above, so below. And so what we're hearing here is we've got to work on the body to help release it. And they've been talking about this, releasing through gentle stretches and deep breath work and connecting to the heart and being out in nature and sun gazing and all these beautiful things that they've been talking about. Also, we need to look at the ethereal field, and let's treat that imagination, what we would think as our imagination, as real. And we are going to decompress the molecules, the disease, the illness, the depression, the anxiety, anything. We're gonna take it and spread it apart. And then we're going to pick through it using your attention, intention, and imagination to do so. Then you're going to gather up the diseased ones, and you're going to create a vessel of light, and you're going to seal it and then send it up to God Source Creator for recalibration, and then let it go. And so that's called walking in faith. And so this is what I do. I love it because you think you're making things up, but what you're really doing is you're working in the quantum field. Okay. And quantum field has infinite possibilities for healing. And so when we come into our physical body, we only know what we have experienced in life. We will only pull from our past experiences, and those are very limited. And those are usually what is keeping us stuck. But when you go into the quantum field and you tap into that higher wisdom, you have infinite possibilities to heal. And you're going to use your imagination and your intention, and then the release up to the light and letting it go and walking in faith as the way that you're going to heal. There is a wonderful book out called Cured by Dr. Jeffrey Redinger. And I love that book because he researched how people heal. And it is this very thing. It is changing your beliefs and believing in yourself and starting to live from the heart, and also doing, drinking water and eating healthy and all that. It's just a beautiful book. And this is what I found over 9 years working with people in this quantum field of healing, and also the physical body, because I do all. So with that being said, I am going to now pop up a PowerPoint, and feel free to take pictures and do what you need to do to remember these steps. Also, it is on my website under the wisdom messages and under the free section. And I posted this very message so you can look at it as well. Again, this is powerful stuff. And I just wanted you guys to have every avenue of learning about this. So I'm going to share now the PowerPoint. All right, so here we go. Okay, so healing of the body, mind, and spirit. We're going to go through this, right? And hey, I'll go ahead and take myself off of this so that you guys can take pictures. All right, so spiritual framework for healing. And it's going to talk about the core ideas that you are energy and form, body, mind, and spirit. Your physical body can be imagined as a dense field of living molecules. And then with intention and imagination and love, you can invite restoration and alignment, okay? And then down here, it says the intention, use the power of source God creator energy within you to release misalignment and imagine wholeness. In this practice, you will sort out what feels heavy and misinformed and offer it back to the light with gratitude and rebuild harmony. Okay, that's one slide. Okay, the next slide. Practice in 4 steps. This is a simple flow you can repeat for body, emotions, or life challenges. Okay, so number 1, prepare. Settle your nervous system, breathe, and open up your heart. So that's that heart coherence breathing, breathing in, focusing on your heart, and breathing something loving. Okay, number 2, separate. Connect the area of concern and sort out what doesn't belong. Number 3, Gather misinformation energy into a vessel of light and send it upward. Number 4, rebuild harmony, visualize wholeness, live in faith. Okay, and how to see it. Imagine the area as a field of tiny points of light. Some feel warmer, clear, healthy. Others might feel heavy and dim, misinformed. Your intention is the hands that sort and restore. So remember, our intention is everything in life. We are powerful beings. If we haven't learned anything through all these messages, that we are powerful beings. And what we're doing is we're coming into our power, and we're going to start to learn how to self-heal. Okay. So key attitudes here is a curiosity instead of fear, gratitude for the lessons that these diseased or misinformed cells have given us, trust in release, and patience in rebuilding. So let go and trust in faith. Okay. So number 1, prepare your space. Quiet your body, center your mind, and open your heart. Create calm. Find a quiet place where you can relax. Consider gentle music or soothing scents. Sit or lie down comfortably. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Okay. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale more slowly and let the breath become steady and soft. And then you want to focus on the heart. Bring loving thoughts to your heart center. If helpful, repeat, I am held in love. Now, step 2, connect and separate. Bring attention to this area of concern and begin to sort. You can do this with physical discomfort, illness, fear, anxiety, depression, any dense energy you want to transform. Use it for anything. Don't just think it has to be for the physical body, because the physical body then takes on the energetic field of fear, anxiety, and depression, and that actually causes illness and disease. And anxiety and depression are a dis-ease of the body, a misalignment. Okay. So what to do, you're going to visualize. Bring awareness to the exact area that needs care. Imagine the molecules spreading apart, making room to see clearly. Separate the healthy, aligned energy and the misinformed energy. Take your time, one molecule at a time, one cell at a time. Okay, over here, they're going to show you sorting with intention. You can imagine this healthy field of all these blue cells, these blue molecules. And then the misinformed ones are going to be heavy and maybe they're going to be a different color. Okay. And here it says this tip: if you are working with a serious diagnosis, keep your care team involved and use this as a supportive practice. So, yes, please do that. Please always work with both ways. This is not to say, hey, you don't have to go to the doctor. Okay. Well, I think what Sophia is saying here is this is how the body heals. It will take some time for us to truly understand this, but as they've been saying, we're walking into who we're designed to be. And so these are steps, okay? 3, contain and release. Gather what you're letting go of and offer it back up to the light. So this is really important step, because I do this all the time in my work, is you want to give energy, you want to give misinformation and dis-ease away out of the body. And so again, we're going to use our imagination to create a beautiful container made of light. Place each misaligned cell, thought, or fear into it. And when you feel complete, seal the lid gently. Gratitude and release. Thank what you are releasing for it came to teach you, and then let it go with trust. And then send it to the light. Thank you, and say, I release you to my creator to restore and to renew. Me personally, in my practice, I've never done a container, but I love this idea. Sometimes I do a broom, a beautiful golden broom, and I sweep out the areas. Sometimes I just picture almost like a video game where the cells are getting, the diseased ones are getting demolished, and all the little particles that are left from the demolished diseased cell go up to the light. Or I'll see the creator come in and scoop up the light, or I'll, energetically use my hands to scoop it up, and then I'll send it to the light or ask the angels, or, again, you're going to use your imagination and intention to get these results. Okay. Step 4, restore and reimagine. Return to the body, rebuild harmony, envision wholeness. Bring awareness back to the area of concern. Place all healthy cells and molecules in perfect harmony. See the area as whole, healthy, and healed. Daydream your best life. Visualize a life of wholeness and joy. See yourself doing the things you love and thank the Creator and walk in faith. Again, they're saying, look at over here at this little this little diagram here. There's the misaligned cells, but we're not going to see them as that dark, heavy cell anymore. We're going to see them all. We're going to give the information to the cells of how they're going to look whole, healthy, and heal. And then you're going to see it, feel it, and live it. And again, this is what I do in my practice. And I just love how this came through a channel message because this is what they want us to know. Again, work with your doctors along with this, and you will know the path for you. So again, these are ways to start to learn how to heal. Okay, use this for anything that feels difficult: depression, anxiety, fear, stress, conflict, grief. The same flow applies. So with depression, you would visualize heaviness separating into places, release what is not yours to carry, and rebuild with warmth, connection, and hope. Okay, anxiety and fear, let the alarm spread out and soften, release catastrophic thoughts to the light, rebuild with steady breath and trust. Life challenges, take the scenario apart in your mind, release the parts that pull you down, and rebuild the path you want to walk. So it's going to take some time to break down the challenge and identify what is fear-based and misaligned. And then you're going to contain it, release it, and rebuild harmony. You are not going to diagnose your moment. You are a vessel of love and you can realign it. So don't claim what you don't want. Claim what you do want. Again, this is what the messages of Sophia has been telling us. We create our reality. So start to claim and create the reality you want. And remember, our body is listening to every single cell. Every single cell is listening to everything that we say in our body, and it is getting information that way. So super important. This is an amazing, amazing session here. All right, so practice and integration. Make it gentle, repeatable, and supportive for your life care, okay? Suggested rhythm, 5 to 15 minutes once or twice daily, or as needed when the symptoms flare. Consistency, consistency matters more than intensity. Drink water, take short walks, journal on your insight and also on gratitude, and choose one small loving action a day. Let go of the diagnosed identity, is what they said in the message. So notice any stories that say, this is who I am, and then gently reframe, this is an experience I am having and I can realign. If symptoms are severe or persistent, physical or mental, please reach out to a qualified professional for support. And again, I want to make sure that you guys know that we are learning how to walk in our true, authentic self, and everything is going to take time. But this is, again, what I do. And I love it. I just love everything about it. Okay, closing. This is one way you can use the power within to change your body, mind, and spirit for deeper restoration and healing. And then they said, we'll talk on this subject more. And they have because I have another message on this as well. So loved this message. I hope that helped. I hope the hearing the full message, what came through in that beautiful channeled wisdom, and then having it broken down, and then also testing it out with ChatGPT or with the internet. I mean, your intention and your intuitive knowings are spot on once you really learn how to hone into them. And that's why it's so important to build your intuitive mastery. It's the best way to live. But it takes some time. So, you'll learn to trust as you practice. And for those who keep asking me, I am working right now. I'm doing a bunch of online courses that you can just purchase for intuitive mastery for those who want to take their intuition a step further. And I'm working on that right now, and I will put an email out to those on my website who have asked for more information. So just wanted to say that. All right, thank you. And I hope this helped. And again, it is on my free messages as well on wellbalancefarm.com. Excuse me, wellbalancefarm.com. Thank you and have a great day.